So what do you think about that first half, though, even though it was a tricky start?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Yes, welcome back to another episode on Gunners Street, and we're here after a 2-2 draw at the Emirates against Liverpool, and a result ultimately where you're going to look at and you're going to look back on and think what could have been, because for long stretches in that game, I thought we were the better team, especially going into this game. First half, I want to touch on to start Bukayo Saka joining this team, Yuri Timber back in this team, the positives and the news we want to hear as Arsenal fans. I thought Bukayo Saka was absolutely outstanding. The ball from Ben, let's talk about the goal. The ball in behind from Ben White, the 3 touches. All you needed was 3 touches. One to take it down, one to cut inside, and one to finish. Clinical. And I think that's the biggest thing we missed in this team without Bukayo. That dynamism and that clinicalness on the wing. Absolutely impressive Bukayo Saka, dangerous player as always. And ultimately, he's our difference maker. And you can see it matters so much to this team. Again, another player I want to shout out, Declan Rice. One of the best performances I've seen him put in for the Arsenal this season and all of last season in his Arsenal career. Absolutely outstanding, Declan Rice. And Mikel Moreno gets his first Arsenal goal from a set piece. Something we've been bigging up as all Arsenal analysis and something we've been bigging up as all Arsenal pundits. So we've been seeing that Mikel Moreno has the ability to win duels and win aerial duels. And he should have scored the first one before he even got his goal. But ultimately, you take your chances and you're 2-1 up. And I'm thinking 2-1 at halftime. Probably the best half of football I've seen all year. Get the 3 points. Get the 3 points. Get the 3 points. And the biggest criticism I've give, and I talked to one of the guys on the channel earlier about it, that line dropped too early. Yes, I know Gabriel went down early in the second half. Yes, I know Lewis Kelly came on for Timber ultimately at the 70-something minute. But you have to see out the points. And yes, I know when Kivior came on, Kivior didn't really play bad, but literally just one mistake coming over there to support a youngster in Lewis Kelly. I understand why he did it. But ultimately, it cost us. And you're looking forward now about what could have been. Those are the points you're going to need if you're going to beat Manchester City, especially in this league. But there's a lot of performances and there's a lot of positives you can take away from that game. Martinelli played brilliantly. Saka played brilliantly. Havertz worked hard. Moreno played good. Thomas Partey, to be honest, I have to say this. I cannot move on from this without saying this. Thomas Partey at right back today, absolutely outstanding. Something I never suspect. I thought Thomas Partey playing at that right back, didn't matter if it was Luis Diaz or Cody Gakpo. He was absolutely outstanding. Stood his ground and he was physical and he was energetic, Thomas Partey. Words that normally we would not use and suspect with a name like that. But credit to Thomas, credit to the whole Arsenal squad. But I just think there's a few positives and a few negatives to take away depending on how you look at it. But ultimately, it's a draw and you have to move forward. Literally a game of 2 halves. I think, to be honest, that third goal with Gabriel Jesus and ultimately ended up tapping it in. I don't know how Anthony Taylor saw a foul on that goal. I didn't know why he called it. I think we should have scored that goal. That goal should have counted. But there was also times in the guy and a half we thought we should have took our chances, but we didn't. But looking forward now, Preston in midweek. Probably going to see more of Wanyeri, who I thought had a good cameo today. Lewis Kelly again, who I thought had a good cameo, and more players on the fringes getting minutes. And then we go again in the Premier League against Newcastle, because that's going to be another massive game against a team that like to press, play aggressive football. And what does that mean if we have no Gabriel? What does that mean if we have no Calafiori? What does that mean with Timber going on with some cramp? What does that mean with the defense we're going to have to put together? Ben White, I thought today played good. Kivior in his moments played good. But ultimately, it's a difficult task, and we're going to have to get through this difficult period of injuries. We just have to stay there amongst it. But, ladies and gentlemen, my man of the match, ultimately, if we're going to say anyone, I'd have to go with Bukayo Saka. Another great performance, another outstanding performance, proving why he's a world-class player and a difference maker in this Arsenal team, and one of the best right wingers in all of world football. But like I said, thank you for all the showing all the love and support to the Arsenal channel, to Gunners Street. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel around the world to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.